Hey guys, welcome back. Today you're gonna learn 10 very simple magic tricks or party tricks you can use to fool your friends, entertain people at school, or even help you with sales, whatever it might be. So get ready to get some fun objects from around the house, like some chapstick, a pen, a glass of water with a straw, some rubber bands, and a business card or some playing cards. You guys, stick around to the end of the video. I'm gonna be doing a giveaway. For those who comment down below saying something cool about magic or my channel, I'm gonna sign and send off my How to Do Magic Tricks to Fool Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere book filled with all kinds of fun stuff. I'll put a link in the description down below if you wanna get it off Amazon. Makes a great gift. All right guys, get ready, let's do this. Grab yourself a pen with a cap, and we're gonna try this miracle. Take the tip off and it jumps back on. It's like a magnet. It's like there's elastic or a magnet in there. This is how you do it. Make sure the pen has this type of tapered cap. That's part of the secret. The other secret is you're gonna lick or put a little bit of moisture on your fingertip, and when you squeeze, it's gonna shoot it back on automatically. Since it's tapered and your fingers are wet, all you gotta do is pinch. It literally shoots it. It can shoot it all the way across the room. So when it comes to taking the cap off the pen, just pull it about an inch away and squeeze, and it'll shoot right back on. It'll look like it's being pulled back on with elastic or some sort of magnet. Well, since you already have a pen and another object, its cap, I'm going to show you what's called the strike vanish. You have an object in your hand and you tap with the pen, and all of a sudden it vanishes. And you rub and it comes back. Magic. I love the strike vanish. I do it a lot with a wedding ring, coins, things like that. You can use any object like a marker, any kind of long stick, and the motion of doing this makes it look like you strike that object. But what you're really doing is scooping and grabbing that object with a slight toss. Let me show you up close. 1, 2, and then right here, I'm gonna scoop that object. Let me show you from the other side. 1, 2, and when you come down right here, that object's gonna get scooped up in this other hand as you strike nothing. 1, 2, 3. And it looks like the object just vanishes, but of course it's scooped up in this hand here. So there's a little bit of a toss, a little bit, and a scoop as you're hitting. 1, 2, 3, and the object is just gone. To make the object reappear, I wave this empty hand, and as I turn it back over, I secretly drop the object onto my hand as I turn my hand back over, and then it reappears. Here's what it looks like from the front angle. 1, 2, 3, it's gone, it's gone, it's back. Breaks, magic, hacks. Here's a cool stunt to do with a playing card during a trick. To tease a kid, to make them think you're really levitating something, because there's a bit of a joke mixed in here. Or even do it with your business card is a really cool way to hand out your business card. Here's what it's gonna look like up close. You're gonna start off by joking that you can levitate something. Pull it toward your mouth and then suck. And then you'll get a groan from a kid, he'll laugh at you and say, you can't really levitate something. Then do it again, but this time it's gonna look like this. And now it goes 2 feet in front of you and you catch it. Such a cool illusion. Here's what it's doing from the back. Do the joke, catch it, they laugh, do it again, catches them off guard. But you're gonna hold the corners of the cards with the tips of your thumb. Watch. Right here, just like this. Make sure there's a gap between the card and your front fingers right here. And then you're going to just let the card jiggle as you close that gap, but also move your hands forward. You don't want to just do this. You want to do this and move forward. And this is what it's going to look like. The last tip, don't do this. Don't show your thumbs. It's not a real good magic trick. Keep those thumbs behind these fingertips. Don't do this. Doesn't look very good, does it? Cover that up, and then it looks pretty darn cool. And don't forget, it also makes a really memorable way to hand out your business card. By the way, if you want to learn 10 ways to levitate something, I have an entire video devoted to 10 different ways to levitate objects. I'll put a link in the description. Share this video or else. Everybody should know a couple simple rubber band magic tricks. They're simple to do. You can do them anytime, anywhere. Let me show you up close 2 of my favorite simple rubber band magic tricks. Maybe you've seen the one where someone wraps a rubber band around their top 2 fingers and they pull and they just jump down to the bottom 2 fingers. Super simple. I'm going to show you a version that's slightly more visual and just as easy to do. Put a rubber band around the first 2 fingers, then you're going to lock that rubber band on by twisting a rubber band across all your fingertips. And so now this rubber band is trapped and there's no way it can get down to the bottom 2 fingers. I'm going to show it to you like this. There it goes, it jumps down, but here's what's secretly happening. This is an illusion. This has nothing to do with the trick, but give the illusion that it's a barrier. All that's happening is the rubber band is going from the top to the bottom. It's just rotating around. But how do you get it to jump? It's very simple. Here's what's happening behind the scenes. You're pulling the rubber band up to show that it's locked on your top 2 fingers. And when you pull it back down, behind the scenes, people don't realize there's this huge gap. All you're gonna do is curl your fingertips into that huge gap. That's it. From the front, you can't tell. All you have to do is open your fingers straight, and it automatically jumps to the bottom. It's literally a miracle illusion that's self-working. So cool. To have it go back up, repeat the same process. Look like you're pulling the rubber band up and down as if it's impossible to come off. But what you're doing is making this gap. Bring your fingertips inside that big gap. From the front, they can't tell. Open your fingers and it just jumps right back to the top. While you're here, make sure you're a subscriber. This next one seems absolutely impossible. You're gonna put a handful of rubber bands across your wrist and you're gonna have a rubber band jump from around your fingertips across to someone else's wrist, through another object, through a pin, whatever it may be, but it's gonna go through your hand and through another object and surround it. It is cool, check it out. You're going to make it look like you're taking a rubber band off and wrapping it around your fingertips. But that's not actually what you're going to do. You're going to take a rubber band from your wrist, pull it forward, and you're going to pinch it between your thumb and first finger, right here in the base of this notch, as deep as you can, and then slip that new loop through your fingertips. So it's going to give the illusion that you just stuck a rubber band around your hand right here. From this moment forward, it's self-working. You just release the tension right here, move your thumb out of the way, and the rubber band comes from behind your wrist because it's already off. It's just being held from here. If I was to put a deck of cards on my hand, the rubber band would jump off my hand through my skin and be completely around the deck. You can also do it with a friend's hand. Do the exact same thing. Make it look like you're taking the rubber band off to wrap it across your fingertips. What you're really doing is pulling the rubber band while it's still connected to your wrist and quickly rotate forward. And as you do that, pinch and then stick your fingers and your thumb through that hole and make it look like you're adjusting the rubber band across your fingertips. And then they can put their hand on top and it will jump right through and surround their hand. Quite an awesome miracle. Seriously, share this video, damn it. If you're gonna be doing tricks, party tricks or magic tricks, you really can't get away from using a deck of cards. So let me show you something really flourishy that's really easy to do that can enhance any magic trick you want to do. Look around my site, we literally have hundreds of videos with literally thousands of tutorials of different things you could do with cards, card tricks, things like that. So I'm going to show you a really cool way to make a card pop out of the deck. It's called the boomerang. And you can do it right in front of you, or I can do it several stories high, or I can shoot it forward and have the card come back. There's so many different versions. I could also do it to deal cards. I can also shoot a card to stick into things, or like I said, you can make it go really far up and around and come back to you, which I can't do in this little screen. I have several other videos on this, card throwing, different things like that. I'll put links in the description, click around. There's one technique that lets you go through several layers of fruit, 100 miles an hour, a regular card with just the aid of a rubber band on your wrist that lets the sucker whiz across a football field. It's really cool. Check out that if you're interested. But here's how you do it. You're going to hold the deck in this position. You're going to grip this last ½ inch between this meaty part of your ring finger and the inside part of your first finger. You're going to wedge the deck in there as tight as you can, just like this. From the back side, you're going to put your thumb and your thumbnail in this area right here, not in the center, toward the front and down a little bit. Get your finger in here, and you're going to push really hard and up, like that. And what's going to happen is this card that you're pushing on is going to cut across the meat of the bottom, and once it gets past that, it goes click, and it's free, and then it shoots up. So start with just getting it to pop up, just like that. Just get a card to release off of this skin right here. It's going to hurt a little bit. Pop. You're going to be cutting cards across your skin. If you do this for too long, you can literally get a blister. Then you know you're doing it right. And once you're really good, you can put a lot of force into it and catch it right back where it came from, or shoot it with high velocity and catch it in the other hand. It looks so impressive. Speaking of a playing card or a business card, here's a really simple way to make it vanish. Let me show you up close what's happening. From the back side, I'm just showing it from my fingertips, and I'm sliding it down and then pinching it between my thumb and my palm. It's called a Tenkai palm. It's one of many ways to hide or palm a card in Magic. You're not squeezing it and bending it, you're keeping the card perfectly flat. So from this angle here all the way to here, there's nothing in your hand. I can still reach forward and grab and take a drink of water. It's a very deceptive move. So with a business card, it would look exactly the same. I'm going to retrieve it with my fingertips of my first and middle finger. I'm going to pinch the edge and bring it back to my fingertips. So from this angle, it looks like it appears and vanishes. Here's a very silly and funny party trick you could do anytime you have a drink and a straw. Show that if you fill the straw up to the top, you can let that back out by releasing pressure from your finger. It looks like magic. Boom, there it goes. Try it again. And it goes through your ear, through your brain, out your mouth. Let me show you up close what's happening. I'm sure you all are aware if you suck up water in a straw to the top and then pinch off the top and let no air go out, you can actually let the water from the straw or the drink from the straw go back out by just releasing that pressure. Basic physics. Right? Let's do it again. Except this time, through your head. All I'm doing is pretending to drink to fill the straw up. But what I'm really doing is drinking and filling my mouth up and then not quite covering the straw. So I'm going to take a real drink. I can't talk while I do it. I'm going to take a real drink. I'm going to swallow it so I can talk. So I'm going to give the appearance as if I'm now letting that water go for the first time. And now it goes into my head and I spit it out my mouth. The timing is very simple. There you go. Hope you enjoy that. If you want to see a couple other videos entirely on straw magic tricks, I'll put some links down in the description. Check it out. There's nothing much more common than a tube of chapstick. So here's a great trick you can do for your friends. They ask for some chapstick, you feel around your pockets, and then you just make some appear. Super simple, basic sleight of hand. Let me show you again how this works. You're going to have it in your hand because you're going to reach into your pocket and retrieve it as you're fishing around. And then you just make it appear. I'll show you exactly how I do this. You hold it like this. You can pinch it like this as well so you have control. Or just with your middle finger. And then from this side, you can't really see anything. And then you just make it appear. How do I make it appear? All I'm doing is flicking it up with my thumb and then holding it between my finger. That's it. Boop. Super easy. You can add a little pop so it appears a little more quickly. But that's just some basic sleight of hand, very visual. And here's the added bonus. Take it, make it vanish, and go, oh wait, I need some too, and bring it right back. So to make it vanish and make it reappear is so simple. all you're gonna do is take nothing. Take nothing, let this drop. But instead of maybe just dropping it like you would with the coin trick, you're going to hold it between your first and ring finger so you have control. Put your middle finger on the back side, it's a perfect fit, it hides it really well. And then you can pivot it from here to here, from your palm to your thumb tip. That's it, super simple. So from here you can grab nothing, bring it down, take nothing from this angle, let it go down, take nothing, and then make it reappear. From back, take nothing, make it reappear. Hope you enjoyed that. All right, guys, I really hope you enjoyed looking at 10 really simple party tricks you can do to fool your friends. If you want to learn more advanced magic or top 10 of coin magic or impromptu magic or anything like that, just comment down below and let me know. I'd be happy to share it. It's time for a giveaway. Comment down below anything cool about magic or anything cool about my channel. Give me a thumbs up, say you love my channel, whatever. Share this video, like it like crazy, and I will pick a random name in the next week and I will send this book off and I will sign it to one of you. All right, guys, peace out. Catch you next time.